Wynwood, Florida is one of Miami's most recognized inner-city neighborhoods. A key player in the growth of the U.S. garment industry, Wynwood experienced a wave of prosperity in the early 1920s. Because rent was so cheap, the city secured its entry from New York manufacturers and retailers who set up factories, which provided the current population of middle-class families with jobs. The warm climate and the influx of job opportunity also attracted Cuban and Puerto Rican immigrants, bringing along native foods and vibrant culture, in addition to crime and inner-city graffiti. Cheap rent attracted retailers, but it also attracted artists and galleries who could afford brick-and-mortar spaces. Together, the graffiti and the rich culture laid the foundation of the artistic community that now exists at the very heart of Wynwood.
We had only like 2-3 blocks of art, and the rest of it was really bad. Like the area was really bad, homeless, prostitutes, a lot of drugs. But I guess the city really put an effort into like make it a little better. And it has been a slow process, probably like 5-6 years, but it has gotten a lot better. It will grow a lot more. We not only have galleries now, we have clothing stores. Like I said, we have restaurants and clubs and entertainment. It's a little bit mixture of everything, and I know it will grow a lot more.
What's happening is it's starting to spread. So buildings that you'll still see a lot of vacant buildings, but a lot of them are being renovated now. This used to be, the space we're in now used to be an old warehouse building, so they refurbished it and put in all the windows in the front to turn it into retail. So this whole area, not only Northwest 2nd, which is the main strip, but all the side streets now are starting to develop. So it's interesting for smaller, newer businesses. It gives them an opportunity.
Wynwood caught the eye of real estate developer Tony Goldman, the man who's responsible for reviving New York Soho and Miami South Beach. Goldman expanded on Wynwood's already present art scene and developed the largest collection of public graffiti art, the Wynwood Walls. With all the commercialization and the big brands that are trying to get a piece of Wynwood, the homeless population still thrives. Off the outskirts of Northwest 2nd, there are many streets that homeless people call home. When I was there, I met a local artist. He was homeless, he had just gotten out of prison, he was looking for a job, and he wanted some money. I was sitting at this picnic table and I was getting my camera ready to do some interviews. And he came up to me and he asked me, "Hey, do you want to buy some artwork from me for $5? I said, "I don't want to buy any artwork from you for $5, but I will give you $5 to give me an interview." He was like, "I really need $10. So $5 turned into $10. And I didn't really care about the money. I honestly believed that this guy needed dog food and he needed a shirt for a job interview. And I really wanted my interview, so I was going to give it to him. I walked over to the butcher shop, to the ATM, got the money out, and I threw out all my New York street smarts and I gave it to him right away. So we walked back over to the picnic table, and when we got there, I was setting up my camera and he tells me, "I'm gonna go get my dog really quick." And at the time, I didn't think anything was weird about that. I said, "Okay, that's fine." He wants to go get his dog. And then 5-10 minutes later, I'm like, did I just get played? Did this guy just tell me he was gonna go get his dog and now he's gone? So he vanished behind these bushes. And I looked behind the trailer, he wasn't there. I looked down this long building, he was nowhere to be found. And the first time in my life I realized this guy played me over $10 and all I wanted was a couple questions. And I was like, "You mother..." Long story short, I learned that day. I learned a lesson, which is good. And hopefully he learned something.
So we have this exclusive collaboration with Loop Colors. That is a spray paint factory based in Italy, in Milan, and I'm the East Coast agent for them here. But regarding the bicycle, we paint with the same acrylic color that they make the spray paint. So basically you can choose 185 colors of their color chart to paint your own frame set. Check this out, man. That's the heaviest one we have.
My brother-in-law, he's into bike racing, and his carbon fiber is
Okay. This is aluminium and carbon. My origin is from Switzerland, but I'm born and raised in Italy. In Italy, our family business is galleries. I mean, we have an art gallery close to Venice. I'm from Venice. The gallery is actually located in Cortina d'Ampezzo. It's a spot in the Dolomites Mountains. And it was opened by my grandfather in 1961. I moved in Wynwood 3 years ago as soon as I realized what's going on in the neighborhood for the graffiti and urban art scene. Is like the mecca, you know, it's a prime location in the world. So that's why I decided to move here and open up a spot here. That's those guys. 5 years ago, I remember that was totally different. And everybody told me that 10 years ago was really a bad hood, bad neighborhood that people don't even walk around. And everybody is trying, all the developer and all the landlord here is trying to push the gallery out. Wynwood is moving up north and west towards to the Alapata market, towards to Little Haiti, Little River up north. Most of the gallery are moving already because they make the rent unaffordable. Like, they ask you crazy money and they try to bring more like a tourist area, like food traffic and a bunch of restaurants and shit like that. And probably in 5 years from now, I don't know how many galleries you're gonna see, how many graffiti are still going on. It's not, it's a little bit sad for me because, you know, I see the changes too fast. I know that the area is growing, but at that time it was the Miami Design District, a few galleries, and then they moved to Wynwood, and now Wynwood is no more Wynwood. Everybody is trying to figure that out, what's the next step.
It might have been the same day or the next day. Either way, I saw him again. And he was doing a painting for this family, or a drawing, whatever he does. And I confronted him. I was like, hey man, you were supposed to give me an interview and you disappeared. And he was like, yeah, someone let my dog off the leash and let my dog loose or something. He gave me some excuse, and I was like, I didn't believe him. I was like, okay, whatever. Can I still get my interview? He was like, yeah, for sure. As soon as I'm done with this, we'll go somewhere and we could do the interview. And my girlfriend had just called me. She got out of work early, and she was like, let's meet up. And I wanted to see her, so I was like, you know what? You won this one, but the next one you won't win.